Hi friends, today's experiment is making baby oil Play-Doh. I wonder if it'll come out right. It's another messy project, aka Miss Barry's specialty. I love to make a mess. So get ready. Make sure that you have an apron on or something to wear that you don't mind getting spots on. And also have a tray underneath what you're doing. Make sure you have a bowl. Make sure that you have a cup measure and a quarter cup measure. There are numbers on it that tell you which is which. This one is 1 cup, and it's very tiny in writing. And this one is 1/4, which means a quarter cup. So you have to have this and that. Of course, the baby oil. This is what people put on their babies. And flour, just like this. And you know what? I'm going to experiment with color, but I'm not going to use food coloring this time. I'm going to use a little of this Jell-O that's colored yellow. But remember, you can't eat the Play-Doh. Nasty. It's going to maybe smell good, who knows? But don't eat it. Okay, so the first thing we do is we get the cup measure, and we fill up the cup. We fill up the cup to 1 cup of flour. You see how it goes all the way to the top? Put it in the bowl. Put it in the bowl. Then the next thing is the baby oil. Now, baby oil has maybe a cap to it that you have to have mommies or daddies or some family member help you with, so that babies themselves don't drink this. So they have a safety cap. It looks like water, doesn't it? But it's really mineral oil with a little fragrance. Oh yeah, it does smell like baby oil. Okay, so I'm going to pour it very carefully into my cup. My quarter cup. Do you see how it's going in? Ooh, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now I'm going to pour it into the flour. But you know what? I don't want to go and put my fingers in just yet, so hold on. I'm going to get myself a spoon to start stirring it in. Oh, I almost forgot. I got to put some of the coloring in there. So I'm going to take a little of this Jell-O. I mean, you could go and try using Kool-Aid in those packets for the coloring. Or you could try using food coloring if you want. And I'm going to put some of this in here to make it look pinkish. You know, like baby pink. All right, I put enough in there. Now I'm going to get that spoon, a little spoon. Ah, here's a perfect spoon. I got a perfect spoon. And remember, don't eat it. It's not frosting for a cake. There's another name for this recipe. They call it baby oil Play-Doh, but there's another name for it too. They call it cloud Play-Doh. So if your moms or dads want to see this recipe on some other like in the internet, it's also called cloud Play-Doh. It's crummy looking. See? Crummy looking. Now I'm going to put my fingers into it. Can't be fussy forever. I'm going to mush it and 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 mush it. And it feels soft. Oh yes, it does feel soft. Now, Oh, and it smells so good. Oh boy. But it smells more like a bath. It smells more like a baby bath. Don't get any ideas. Don't throw this in the bath water. Okay. Now I'm going to squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. It does form a shape. Look at that. Now, if you want to try, you could go and try putting it into a form of some kind. Let's think. What do I have that I can put it into? I got it. There we go. I've got a container, and I think it will just be enough to make a shape. Now, I'm going to put it in with my fingers. I'm going to put it in with my fingers and press down. Whoop. Uh-oh. Like I said, be careful. This is messy. I've got a vacuum now. Ooh. Ah. Oh, this is so nice. I'm putting it all in together. It's almost like touching sand, you know? The kind of sand that you find on those white sand beaches. Have you ever been to a beach like that? I have. Boy, do I miss going to the beach that way. Maybe you'll go to the beach again this weekend if the weather is good. Now, of course, social distancing. Now, I'm almost finished. Let's see if this stuff comes out the way I want it to come out. Okay, here it is. Now let's see. Will it come out? Oh yeah, I made a cake. Have fun doing this, guys. So you can get different shapes and put them into different shapes too. See, you have a cookie cutter. You can put it inside of a cookie cutter and see if it takes shape. But you have to press down, all right?